Hello, hello, energy friends. It's what? It's yoga chill today. It's candlelight yoga today. It's home yoga today. I wish I could be physically close to you today, but spiritually we are. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Elena. Oh, I can picture your face right now, giving me a smile. Yeah, I can see that. So thank you for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. So before we start, I have a bolster and I'm not expecting you to have a bolster. And I have 2 blocks and I'm also not expecting you to have 2 blocks. So whatever you have around, like blankets and pillows, we can make a bolster with blankets and pillows, okay? And for blocks, you can use absolutely anything that you have, just a higher level, a book or something, a prop that you have in your house, all right? That's it. So you guys that are here, do you have anything in particular that you want to work today that I can add to our practice? If there's anything, just type really quick there so I can kind of note it and we can work towards that. How are you guys? Waiting. So again, I just saw somebody else showed up there. So I'm asking if there's anything that you want to work today in the practice. Anything that you want to open more or strengthening. Anything that we can help you heal, help you feel better. That's the idea of this class. Okay, nothing. All right, I'm gonna do my thing then. So as I say, I have a bolster and I have 2 blocks. All you're gonna need, whatever prop you have at home, pillows and blankets. That's all, okay? Let's start. We're gonna start in our mats. And I will sit in one of my bolsters. No, one of my blocks. You can sit in one of your pillows if you have one at home. But remember, when I sit in my block, it's not sitting like this so my legs are lifted. Try to sit so the flush of your butt just squeezes towards the back, and then your sit bones kind of like finding your prop. Like I have a block and you might have your pillow, right? Now let's just start to, I hope you find a quiet place in your home, wherever you're practicing a try, and I know it's not very easy to find. I hear everybody just stepping up there. So find that quiet place inside, and then first find the quiet place that you can hide, even if it's in your closet today. That can work too. Right? Now close your eyes, soften your lips. Start to melt here any tension that you created in this week in your shoulders. A lot of different stuff going on, a lot of chains, but we all know that we are very resilient. So just take that feeling of being really strong. That doesn't matter what life throws to you, you know you're going to be fine. So having this feeling right here in your chest, start to eliminate tension, just getting rid of in every breath that you take, okay? Having also the feeling that this is the only moment that matters right now, right here. You sitting, you feeling your breath, you expanding your chest when the breath comes in, and you surrendering the belly and the chest when the breath leaves your body. And if you didn't start to breathe really deep, that's what I actually want you to do. Is to take the deepest breath here in your chest area and the back of the chest, and you actually feel that expansion. Making a big sound if you need, okay, with your nostrils. And then exhale, surrender. We're going to take 3 more. hope you're starting to arrive into the space. Now you can slide your hands closer to your knees and just start to round your mid-back, and then relaxing the head like if the head is gonna drop down to the floor. As you come back, you're not going to open the chest quite yet. I want your fingertips of the left hand to be all the way back where you can reach back. And then the right arm goes up towards the sky. When you start to send the weight towards your left fingertips, you really open the chest. You stretch, sending the fingers all the way up. And then from here, ladies, you start to twist. When you're twisting, kind of like your shoulder blade kind of pops a little bit, your wing kind of pops, and then see if your hand can go all the way to the outside of that leg. And then you give a little bit more. And then roll your shoulder back down, okay? All right, we bring back to center. Take another breath in, slide your hands towards your knees, round your back, drop your head, breathe. And then come back up, right fingertips go back, find the ground, send the weight a little bit towards your fingers, left arm goes all the way up, reach, bending the elbow a little bit, and then start to twist. As you twist, that arm comes down, press the outside of your hand, and keep twisting, feeling that core twisting, your obliques, all that part of your side. And then we bring it back. Awesome. Now if you have something as you're using as a prop, you take and we're going to slide to the front. Now I have here, ladies, my right foot forward. Don't bring it underneath. We're not seated this way. Having one leg forward and the other one very close to your groin, if not touching. And then that block or whatever thing that you have a little higher, sliding to the front. And then you start to roll the shoulders out. And then, just if it feels good, you surrender your head between your arms. And then you take a deep breath here. And then we bring it back. All right. Take a nice swing side to side. We have such amazing muscles that we don't even know that we have, and we don't even know what they do when we move. So now the right leg is going to straight to the right side. Right leg. Right foot is flexed. Spine is long. And again, if you want to go back to sit, or if you're still sitting in your pillow so you can lift your pelvis, this is great. So flexing that right foot, this is what we're going to do now. My eyes are facing forward. My legs are going out like in a V. It's not too wide of a stretch. It's just like a V. Now, we will slide the right hand down. It's not about touching your toes. I want you to slide and reach that left arm up and then over. And then a big circle here, yes. Keep your sit bone down on the floor, especially the left one. Take one more big circle. Now the left hand, ladies, go all the way to the left side. Point your right toes. You'll probably not be able to see my toes now. Point your right toes and then reach the right arm all the way up. And then see if you can, and again, you can use something, see if your forearm can go down on the floor. Keep pointing your toes, stretching both different ways. And then bring back to neutral. Yes, yes, yes. Now bring that leg all the way forward. Now your nose is facing where your toes are facing if you point them, okay? Now you're gonna walk a little bit, your hands towards your ankle. You can relax your foot in this one. or maybe bend a little bit the knee. You're not forcing, okay? You're breathing in and out, rounding the upper back if you need to. Take another breath. And then coming back up. Now pick up that right leg, bring your foot back. Now mermaid pose. And you guys already know this pose in your own body, how it feels best, okay? Maybe yours looks like this, maybe yours looks like more back, depending on your bone, your hip joint here. And then right fingertips go to the right, left arm goes all the way. First, we're gonna drop the head, see how it feels. Then, the hand is gonna grab the head and pull it away from you. Now you let the head go down again with gravity. And then you pull it back up. Just one more. Exhale. Inhale. Now we're going to get that prop again. We're going to slide forward just where your legs can allow you to go. Breathe. Expansion of your upper back. And then we bring it back. Awesome. Let's just do the other side before we start doing a flow. Now we're going to bring the right foot in, the left foot forward. And we start with that sliding again. Maybe using a candle, maybe using a book, maybe using one of your decorations. And then you go forward, roll your shoulders out, soften your eyes, soften the back of your neck. Take another breath, trying to keep your sit bones glued to the floor. If you can't, that's also okay. And then we bring back. All right, let's extend now the left leg. Okay? How are we doing? I hope you're doing fine. I can feel your energy, ladies. I can. Now, flex your left foot, point your toes up towards the sky. So you're flexing it, dorsiflexion. Take a nice breath in and out. Again, the legs are in V, your face is facing forward. Now we're gonna slide the left hand on top of that extended leg, and then the right arm is gonna go up. When you cannot go any further, I want you to circle that arm 3 times, being gentle with the shoulder. Circle. And then you do what feels good for your neck, okay? I can kind of let my head go heavy. All right, perfect. We come back now. Point your left toes. Right fingertips go down towards your side. I'm just kidding. Your whole palm goes down to the floor. Your forearm goes down. If you can't reach, if you can, that's okay. You can use your fingertips. And then reach. Make sure your pinky finger is facing the floor. Maybe you can relax your head. Maybe not today. And we take another breath here. Gently reach back. Let's bring your foot in, left leg. I'm using my left leg, probably for you it looks like the right. All right, take a nice breath in and a nice breath out. Now left fingertips go to the left side. Start to move towards that side as the head goes down. This side should be a little easier because we already stretched in the other poses. So the right hand goes all the way. And then it's gonna pick up your head. Make sure your head is heavier. Try to be at least. And then it's pulling your head towards that right shoulder. And then again, you surrender the head into your hand. And then pull it back towards the shoulder. Let's do one more time. We exhale, we let the head go. And then we'll pull back. Oh, it feels so good. Right. Use your block now, or whatever you're using. And then you slide to the front. And we breathe here. Your head can go down if you want. Amazing. All right, we're gonna move the body, okay, guys? Because I'm not expecting you to have props in your house, so let's start here. Hands on the floor, palms. Pay attention in your fingers. Spread them open. Look towards your knees. Look towards your toes. Give a nice welcome to that beautiful body of yours, to the presence, in the focus in your body. And then just swing your hips side to side. See how it feels in that outer leg, and that outer hip, and that max glute muscle, and those tendons, and those big ligaments. All right, now looking towards your hands, you're gonna reach. So my fingers are gonna go out and facing your knee, right hand. You all know this movement, okay? And then we go forward and back just a little bit. See how it feels. And then one more time, forward and back. And then see how it feels. All right, let's make a fist now. You also know this one. So now the front of your hand is trying to go to the floor, but your fingers are trying to still touch your palm. And then we swing side to side. Michelle, Elena, we've done this probably a month ago. I think you guys remember. So you circle, trying to do a 360. It's not just for the wrist, but for the full arm and shoulder. Now bring your hand back. Drop your 2 forearms down on the floor. Yeah, we're gonna do the other side in a little bit. Now, knees and hips, swing again, just how we did in a tabletop. Swing your hips side to side. Relaxing the belly. Don't have to stress your core right now. All right, now you can walk your elbows even further forward. Release your forehead on the mat and just breathe here. If you want to go second option, you can bring your hands to touch and having your fingers facing the sky. Keep relaxing your belly. Perfect. Reround the back until you can use your arms to come back up. Now, back to a tabletop. Let's externally rotate the hands so the fingers go out and then they're facing your knee. Okay? Thumbs are going out, facing out. Now, ooh, that hand, I feel it. And then you can maybe, or there's no movement and that's okay. Maybe just like, oh, just staying here, it's tough enough. I don't want to move. It's so great. You don't move, you listen to the body, okay? Take one more movement. All right, bring your knuckles, make a fist, and then bring your fist to face your knees, and then trying to drop that hand down as you're still squeezing, you're still bending those knuckles. And then we move side to side, big circles here, in, out, clockwise and the opposite. Awesome. Now hands spread open, fingers have energy, and then really press the finger pads down to the floor as you tuck your toes. Let's go back to a downward dog. Gently you're gonna reach for a downward dog. The chest is moving slowly. We're not gonna stay here for long. You can drop your heels, lift your heels, bend the knees, swing back and forward if it feels good. All right, we drop the knees on the floor and we step to the front of our mats with the right foot, okay? Bring, if you have something, even if a chair, a stool, whatever, to make yourself higher so you can control how much you let go of your hips, okay? So the idea of the block is to help here. I'm higher and I can control the weight that I'm sending to my hips. And then we take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna send the butt back. We're gonna lengthen that right leg. Take a nice breath in. See my toes? My toes are facing up. Now, as you're flexing, there's energy in your calf muscles all the way to your hamstrings. Now start to bring your left hip bone in so you can tilt that right hip bone, okay? So there's a pelvic tilt. So the right side moves up and then the right arm goes up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, ladies. All right, we're gonna do a movement now with this one, okay? We're gonna swing the arm back, forward, up. As we bend the knee, we reach back again. We flex, woo, and then we circle, and then we reach forward. Nice breath in. Straighten that leg, come down. And then this is the last one. Inhale. And we exhale. Bring that hand down to your blocks or whatever you have, and then lift your back knee. Look towards your back foot and lift your heel and drop your heel. Oh, did you hear that? It was a big popcorn. We lift, we press the balls of your feet, and then you drop again. Take another breath, inhale, and then start to turn until your foot comes down on the floor, your back foot comes down on the floor. Bend that front knee, keep your block or whatever you're using, a chair, to the back of the right leg, and then reaching the left arm up. Extended side angle, ladies. Roll those shoulders down, making sure that right and the left foot have energy as you breathe. Take another breath. As you're going to energize most of both legs, you come back, you come to a warrior two. You all pros in that warrior two, okay? Knee and ankle, right hip bone moving away from the knee, and then let's go to a peaceful warrior. That peaceful warrior, bring the hand to face the floor, and then I want you to give a big swing with that right arm and reach it up again. And then over, and then one more time up. Deep breath in, and then the last one, exhale. Awesome. Hands go down, back to the floor, to your blocks or props. Release your knee back down. Slide the right foot back. And then if you have something higher, you can use some pillows or you can use your whatever you're using. I'm using my blocks to release and go to my favorite pose, and a pose that I really need today. All right, you release your head, your chest is moving down, your hands are together, and you're taking giant breaths here. All the way to expand your rib cage. As you soften the leg muscles. All right, we press the knees, we round the back. We come back, maybe to hold into your blocks. Then we're going to step the left foot between the hands. And then you go towards your lunge. Soften the shoulders, roll them back, relax the back of the neck. Breathe in and out. When you are ready, we're going to move the butt back. You all know this. And I always say go slow, okay? There's no hurry in this practice. Not at all. So your toes are facing up. You are extending that leg. There's energy in your knee, okay? And then the left arm's gonna go up. You know what to do with your hip now. The right hip bone comes in, the left goes out. You open your chest more towards the left side as you move that arm up. Breathe. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna swing that arm all the way. It's gonna just swing forward into that lunge, and then back up. Stretching the leg, swinging forward, and then sinking into your hips, and then you lift. last one here. We swing, circle. All right, take a deep breath in. Tucking your back toes, lift. Okay, now both legs are straight, and that's what I'm saying. It's hard to find the floor. Sorry, somebody was calling me. All right, now we're gonna lift the right heel off the mat, and exhale, surrender. One more time, we lift. And this time we're gonna surrender the whole foot down. So you need to internal rotate your heel in, so your toes go out. Now start to bend your left knee. And you can always scoot your foot or the back foot or the front foot. The prop is behind, or if you don't have a prop, you can just use your forearm to be on top of that leg. And then the right arm goes up towards the sky. Oh, it feels also like a perfect stretch for me today. But again, the breath is the most important to make the pose a real pose. Is the breath reaching those areas? All right, from here you press both feet equally. Come all the way up. Warrior two, remember. So if your warrior look like this, you try to turn your pelvis. You try to level your pelvis, okay? And then with a warrior two, we're gonna go down here and open the chest, peaceful warrior. And then let's do that again. Inhale, big circles here with the left arm. And then again. Awesome, bring your hands back down to the floor or to your prop. Release your knee and then slide your left leg back. Hands down, walking the hands to the front. Give yourself a nice stretch here without blocks, without anything underneath you. Release your head and breathe for 1 or 2 breaths. We're gonna lift the head, engage a little bit of the core as you lift, and then bring your left arm underneath the right, and then see how it feels if you drop your elbow down. Keep the right arm extend, and just hold here for 1 breath. Inhale back up, hand comes down. Now right away you switch, having the right arm underneath, dropping the elbow, and sending the butt kind of back like someone is pulling you back. We're not in a complete child's pose. All right, hands come back down. Slowly moving the body. Slowly the front of the legs are trying to reach for the floor. The chest opens. You know where we're going. We're going down. Tucking, don't tuck. Point your toes, lift your chest, bring your hands back. Grab a hold of your fingers and making sure your wrists are apart. Just the insides of your fingers are really pressing together. Open as you roll the shoulders back, looking down, keeping the chin towards the chest, and then release your forehead to the ground. And see if you can lift your arms away from your butt. Take another breath and rotate a little bit your inner thighs in, so your pinky toes go, try to find the ground. Take another breath. Exhale, surrender your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest off the floor. Ooh. Exhale, let's go for a downward dog. Gently finding that downward dog. All right, we're gonna do a little small flow as we reach the right leg up towards the sky. Stepping between your hands, lifting the chest away from the leg, moving the energy up towards the sky together with the back heel. Now here in that lunge, ladies, try to really find your balance. As you lift the back heel, you're trying to open the chest and bringing the hands back as you look up to the sky. Exhale, bringing the hands all the way back now. Interlace your fingers, open the chest, Moving down slowly, drop your back heel down, and then moving the body to the other side. As you're almost in the center, pivot your left heel in, and then keep your head relaxed. Sorry that you see my butt. Take another breath, relax your head. And on the inhale, notice my legs are not gonna move. I'm gonna lift my chest. I'm gonna reach my arms up towards the sky, and then the right arm goes over the left. Eagle arms. All right, let me face you. Eagle arms, we are right here. Keep sending your elbows forward. Now squeeze your elbow towards your chest, towards the belly, and maybe you can round even more. Now inhale, we come back up. Lift as high as it can go, bring back to center, and then you're gonna turn, and then turn, and then bring it back. Take another breath. Undoing the arms, now going to the back of your mats. Let me turn here this way. We're going to the back of our mats towards the left. Bring your hands down, slide your left leg, bring your knees towards the ground. Start to open up the chest as you surrender the front of the legs. Don't go all the way. Bend the elbows, but don't go all the way. Just notice what you're using to hold your torso instead of gravity pulling you down. Roll the shoulders back. Take another breath here. And then exhale, reach back towards a child's pose. In and out through your nose. We're going to do the same flow with the same leg again. Inhale, tabletop, spreading fingers, exhale, downward dog. We're going to reach the right leg up towards the sky, move it up, 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 up. Exhale, step that foot through the hands. High lunge as you breathe. As you lift your arms, the back heel is lifting up. Open up the chest, really feeling that expansion in your heart. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Open up the chest, drop your back foot, letting your chest go down in the inside of the leg. As you're moving, the left heel comes in. So now you're in a goddess pose as you keep relaxing your head. Bring your chest up, reach the arms up, right arm over the left, again, eagle arms. Sending your elbows forward, take a nice breath in. Elbows come in, round your upper back, and then maybe go even lower. Inhale, lifting the elbows up towards the sky. Exhale, bring towards the center, and then we turn a little bit towards one side. Ooh, open that shoulder. And then towards the other side. And then we swing, and then we go to the front of our mats. Bring your hands down, step back, knees on the floor. Start to open up the chest slowly. We're not gonna go all the way down, okay? Stay here, make sure your fingers have energy. Elbows bent, shoulders back. Breathe. And then we slowly reach back towards a child's pose. Take a nice breath in. Out. All right, back to the same flow, but now with the left leg. We reach back to a downward dog. We lift the left leg up towards the sky. We exhale, step the left foot through the hands. High lunge, take your time. Find your balance. Breathe in. Inhale, arms reach as the back heel is lifting. Now when you find that spot, see if you can open more of the chest. The back leg, the back energy of the leg is lifting, so you're not sinking into your low back. You actually lengthen your spine. Bring your hands back, interlace your fingers. Drop your back foot. Open up the chest. And then the chest starts to come down. And then you start to pivot. Heel comes in. You know what to do. Let your head heavy. the left arm goes over the right. Elbows go forward, breathe, squeeze. And you can go down lower if you want. I don't want to. We're gonna lift the elbows up. Bring back to a neutral place. Turning to the right. Bring it back and turning towards the left. Bring it back. And then find your way to the back of your mat. So I'm going to my right. Bring your hands down. Slowly slide back to a plank. Release your knees. Start to open up the chest, bending the elbows, slowly coming down. Inhale, lifting the heart off the floor. Breathe. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe out. Inhale, tabletop. Now last time, the same left leg. We're going to reach towards a downward dog. Left leg goes up towards the sky. Breathe in. Step through your hands. Breathe out. Find your focus. Find your foundation. As you're lifting the arms, the back heel comes up. Keep the pelvis as you try to lift your pubic bone, energizing your core, reaching the arms and open up the chest. No, it's not easy. Hands go down behind you. Drop your back heel. Swing the chest inside of the left leg. And then start to swing. Right heel comes in. Relax your neck if you can. Relax your head. And then we come up. Legs are still bent. Arms left over the right. And then we squeeze the elbows in. And then up towards the sky. And again, one more time. Squeeze it in. And then up. And then head to a neutral. Swinging towards one side. Swinging towards the other side. Bring your hands to the front of your mats. Slowly sending your leg back. Right, we're gonna find a seated position now. In that seated position, we're gonna go down one bone at a time. Having the arms overhead. Let me go lower here. Having the arms overhead, take a moment to surrender your spine on the floor. To check in with all the movement that you created today, that you move through the body. Alright ladies, we're going to bring the right knee towards the chest. We're going to give a nice squeeze here. With the left hand, see if you can grab that outside right foot. I know all of you are super flexible, so you can do this. Now, the left knee, the left foot leaves the ground, so the left leg kind of grabs that outer right foot, okay? And you can help yourself by moving the knee, the inner knee away from you and see how it feels. And then if you want to go even further, you can interlace your fingers behind that left leg and then just kind of bring towards you. Relaxing the head, maybe using this another time to surrender the neck. Gentle breath in and gentle breath out. Exhale, the left foot goes down towards the floor. Right leg extends up towards the sky. Interlace your finger behind that right leg, flexing that right foot. Take a nice breath in, and then start to cross both legs. So the inner thighs are crossing. The right is going to the left, and the left is going to the right. Now you're still holding here with your hands. even with that energy in that leg, you're trying to kind of surrender the weight of the leg towards the left side. Just for one more breath. And then we're bringing back slowly. Foot comes down. Left knee now comes towards your chest. You give yourself a nice squeeze. And then you do the same thing with the other one. Now I have injury in my left knee, so I can't go as deep as I went with the other one. So I'm super gentle with that left knee. When you're ready, if you can interlace your fingers behind that right leg and breathe. Soften your head, soften your neck. Taking gentle breaths. As you move the energy towards more of relaxing energy. Restoring. And then the foot comes down. And now we're going to extend the left leg up, flexing the left foot. Take a nice breath in. Notice how your ankles feel. And then start to move that left leg all the way to the right as you're squeezing into your inner thighs. Breathe here. Notice how your chest feels, how your belly. You don't have to tense any of those parts. And then we bring back to neutral. Now ladies, for your Shavasana, I want you to feel as comfortable as you can. And the good part of being at home, you might have way more props than we have in the studio. So if you have pillows and if you want to bring underneath you, if you have more pillows and if you want to support your knees, you know, if you have tons of blankets, maybe you're doing this practice in your bed, you know, you're ready to go to bed. You can use here your nice blanket, your comforter to comfort your feet. And that's how I'm going to do my Shavasana today. My Shavasana is a little smaller than yours, but I can join with you, ladies. Now, how I'm using my bolster. My bolster is kind of thick. So I'm using to really open the front body, the belly, the chest, relaxing my shoulders, and give it very comforting for my low back to do this in my body. So it might not be for you. So you don't have to do what I'm doing. You do what suits you, what holds you. What is the best place to let it go. Relaxing the head and the chest, starting with your fingertips. Moving towards your hands, release and surrender. Shoulders and chest. The back body, the front body. The knees, the hips. The ankles, the toes. The back of the neck, the front. Relaxing your jaw by separating your lips. Relaxing the eyes, the cheekbones. Letting your whole body melt into stillness. Knowing that every breath that you're taking is a new possibility, a new beginning. It's how you react, it's what you do with the hard moments in life that's going to make the difference, that's going to put you in the left or the right. You can choose joy or you can choose sorrow. It's your choice. And you keep releasing. Every time a thought comes along the way, and intenses, because that's what a thought does. It reacts, our reaction is the body reacting with the thought. So every time you notice a thought coming, you come back to the breath and you come back to the releasing senses. You bring your thought towards every part of you and you keep on relaxing. Now I could stay here for 1 more hour or so, but I can't because the time is up and you guys know that, right? I passed a little bit again. But oh, my lovely, lovely ladies, it felt so good sharing your energy today. It felt really good. Thank you so much for showing up, and I really appreciate it. We stay together in those hard moments, and we cannot forget that those are not physical distancing. Those are only physical distancing. Our social distance should not exist. So let's keep on doing this. Let's keep on showing up. Let's keep supporting each other and building up our inside temple, right? So thank you so much, and I hope to see you all soon. Hi, Janine. Mwah. See you all tomorrow. Tabata tomorrow night instead of jump class. You guys don't have a trampoline, otherwise I would teach you that. But all right, ladies. See you all tomorrow.